Jody, Maki, and she is an author, speaker, and CEO of Girl on Fire. The personal safety training division of her company includes education and personal protection, domestic violence, and firearms training, creating social change through education and training in high schools, colleges, and communities. So please, everyone, give it up for Jody Maki.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here when there's lots of ladies and people that are excited to do things for the community, and I'm all about giving back. So I'm with Girl on Fire, and I really created that name based on the fact that I was on fire about all of the crime and all of the issues that are happening socially on college campuses and the domestic violence, and all of that is getting out of control, and I wanted to be a solution for the prevention side of it and really providing education to try to help people get to the next level and not have their power taken away or their sense of safety and freedom. And so I want to talk a little bit about fashion as well. I own a fashion company and I do professional image makeovers and photo shoots, which is so much fun. And so one of the things that we do is really try to figure out who the target market is and then create the image based on that market. And so I really want to help people target that and figure out what that image should look like to be able to continue to bring their business to the forefront and move it forward. And so in terms of that, with the branding and the image, one of the things that comes up over and over, especially with women, is confidence. We all have some problems with confidence, no matter how old we are, it doesn't matter. Even the supermodels, it doesn't matter what size we are. From 0 to 22, we always focus on our flaws. Isn't that true? Right? We all do it. And so I don't know if any of you have seen this. It's one of my favorite videos, and I cry every time I see it, and it's called Dove Sketches. And they have a professional sketch artist, and there are a number of people in the room just meeting each other, and then they describe each person to the sketch artist. And then the people, they describe themselves to the sketch artist, and then they reveal both photos. And in the final photos, the one that people described themselves was very harsh and not as beautiful as the one that someone else had described of them. And it's really lovely, and it really shows us that we are so critical of ourselves. Other people aren't looking at our flaws. They're looking at other things. They're looking at the beauty and other things that we can bring to them. So we're criticizing our flaws and scrutinizing all of those things every day. And so I want to encourage everybody to think about who they are and find those things in yourself that you can differentiate and really own and really show it and be proud of that. And it really makes a big difference in your confidence when you can show something different and just own it. One of the examples I like to use is Sarah Jessica Parker in Sex and the City, if any of you have seen that. The outfits that she wears are crazy, right? If you try to wear that out, you'd be like, I cannot wear that outfit. But she wears it and you go, wow, that looks fabulous. And you know why? Because she owns it. She's like, I look good in this outfit. And she walks like she's walking down the runway, right? And I want everybody to do that when they look at their closet and pick something out. It doesn't matter what it is, but if you own it, you can do it, and you can be confident that you look amazing, and you can conquer the world today. It's not really as much about fashion as it is about our confidence and about creating that value on who we are. All right, there's a quote that I like that I read. Do not allow people to dim your shine because they are blinded. Tell them to put on sunglasses. That's by Lady Gaga, and I love that because it's so true, right? I have had a lot of people in my path to success, and I'm still on the path of people telling me that I can't do it and I can't look this way and do what I'm trying to do. I am also in the personal safety and firearms industry, which is very male dominated. And I walk into a room and the men are like, you're gonna tell us how to do this? And I say, yes, I am. And I don't let anything dim my light because I want to make an impact and I want to make a change, and so my vision is clear. But as I've been through all of these hardships and some of these circumstances that I've also placed myself in, I have not let my focus go away from truly helping people, and it hasn't really been about me, it's been about other people. And how can I help somebody today and do something different to make an impact? And so through all of my struggles, I still always go to that place where I really don't have it as bad as some other people have it, and so what can I do today to help someone else? And helping someone else takes that focus off of me, but it also helps in my confidence when I see that I can truly help people. It really makes a big difference. And I was at a coffee shop recently, and I had my computer, I had my whole operation at the coffee shop, and a gentleman walked by me, and I could tell that he had some sort of mental disability. And I smiled at him as he walked by, and I'm from Minnesota, I smile at everybody, so people sometimes look at me like, why are you smiling at me? But I smiled at him, and then he eventually came around and sat next to me, right across from me. And I was working, and he started to talk to himself, and he looked cold, and it was cold outside. And I gave him some cash, and I said, why don't you go get some coffee if you'd like? And he put it in his pocket. And he sat there and he talked to himself a little bit more. And then he got up and he got a bag of chips and he sat down and he ate the chips. And I got my things ready. I had to go to an appointment, so I was getting ready to leave. And he says to me in the sanest voice ever, he says, thank you so much for buying my lunch today. I really appreciate it. And then he said, by the way, I really like your boots. So he noticed my fashion. But what I got out of that was that I used a quote when I was talking about this to someone else, is that if you don't help them, who will? And so how can we help somebody today? And if I can help someone and bless someone, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to be confident in who I am and not worry about what anybody thinks.